Hello. I'm back. I believe there I am. This is my first stream on Twitch. How about that? This is very fun. Yeah. It's annoying that they don't have a category for just game dev. Whatever, that'll do. Let's get cracking. So, in the last stream, we did some fantastic work with refactoring the movement after a great conversation with Dan on... nope. Stop. Come here. Yeah, reworking the movement, which works. I cannot believe how easily we got that to work. Yeah, because I renamed so many things. It's kind of ridiculous that it worked so quickly. But there is, of course, a fundamental flaw that I will show you. Do I have... Yes. Yes. There is a fundamental flaw in our current movement refactor. Which is we don't fall. I've commented out falling. It does not exist. So yes, that's what we're gonna have a crack at today, right now. And also, well, there's this, but that's a whole other issue that we'll get to eventually. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at falling and all the wonderful things that go with falling. So to that end. Toya Scalar 1, Toya Mover. I remember commenting out a lot of stuff. And by a lot, I mean a lot. I also want to rework how the falling kind of works full stop, because there's an issue with how it works at low frame rate. I don't know how to simulate that, but whatever. No, piss off. Very dumb. It is this the one I want? Probably. Let's move our lovely Toya over to, nope, to over here. And show you what happens. Oh, actually I won't do it now, will it? Yeah, of course not. Let's have a look at how it currently works. So I think this is still working. Let's check if this is working. Can I make that public? Fall variables. Let's serialize you for a moment. See if we're getting those. Yeah. Toya Mover. Yeah, cool. So you can see what we're currently doing. The way that I want movement to work is that when we I should save this as a new layout actually. gonna sneeze. Why is AI navigation open? I don't care. Good. So the way that falling works is that as we rotate, oh my god, max the velocity of the toya as it goes, and then what we'll do is we'll use this number as a starting velocity for the toya if it falls. So in here we are getting full start speed, which is excellent. The thing we need to have a look at is at when we're executing the roll, we have start coroutine, finish move. There's a lot of stuff here that is placeholder, obviously. Yeah, SFX needs to be handled internally as well. Damn, that's another thing. Let's just focus on movement first. So, this lovely method, finish move. We're not going to worry about ladder stuff. We're not going to worry about cleanup. Yeah. So, yes. Here's our wonderful falling. We'll also not worry about sticky for now. Yeah. We're not going to worry about carryable stuff. We're not going to worry about merging. We're not going to worry about valid move or sound effects. Cool. It's just that easy. Oh, except I'm still splatting. So we're very close, actually. Very close. It's just not... Why is it doing the splat? We don't want to worry about sound effects. Is falling is true. Yeah, end fall. We don't want to do the splat. For now. We don't want to use player brain current cube because that could change. We want to use target toya. Am I crazy? Where's Toya Collider? Toya Collider equals size. Toya scale. Yeah. Cool. What is this? That's the slim box. Okay. I think I still want to do the slim box stuff, and then we're gonna have a look at that and redo that shortly. Full start time, full speed, yes. I should also comment out the splatting stuff because that's, yeah. Alright, so we've got our Toya. He is there, he's beautiful. When we rotate along, it's all going well. And then we start falling and you can see that the collider has shrunk a little. And the reason I've done that is so that it doesn't nick anything on the way down. It's hard to see when it's like this, but you see how that collider isn't intersecting with that. So we're falling, we're falling, we're falling, we're falling, we're falling. That's looking good. Toya mover. Yeah. It hits the ground and we're no longer moving and we can keep moving. Cool. Amazing. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird seeing it just not do the splat. Bloop. Bloop. It feels wrong. It also feels like I don't know. Something about the falling speed feels funny to me. So we've got our full start speed. It's calculating that as we go. Yeah. Whatever, that'll do for now. The thing we need to change is this. So when we start the fall, we should possibly, every frame that we do it, we should recalculate the, we should re-get the, yeah, that's good. If grounded. So how do we want to do this? Hi. I'm looking, what's up?
Hi, friends.
Coming in to annoy me.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, friends.
Piss off.
Hello.
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 What's up?
Have you shown them your new friend?
I haven't. I should. Let me make it full screen for a second.
I'm so
Look at this.
Look at that young.
Look at my girlfriend's brother's girlfriend crocheted this for me. And it's the most how dare you do that to Dragonite? Bye. Okay. Adorable. Anyway. Back to whatever we're doing. What I think we should do is check if we've gone past it first. So we need, well, firstly we need to check if we've got like a stop point. Let's call it stop point, shall we? I'm not gonna... Actually, no, we want a vector 3. Yeah. Finish move, chicken free spawn, yeah. None of that. It's this. So if we have a thing, if full stop point. Can I do null? I can. Yeah. Yep. Is less than or equal to. Yep. Yeah, that looks good. Now we just need to get the stop point. Not from master grid positions though. What we're going to do is we're going to do a raycast down. Yeah. Yes, we do want to encase it in an if. Except this time we're not going to do it by 1 unit. We're going to raycast down by infinity. And then if we hit something, then instead of that, we're going to do fall stop point is equal to hit point plus vector 3. Yep, it's all over it. Continue falling. I think that should work. Let's give that a go, shall we? I'm also going to comment out splatting so that when I comment it back in. Yes. Splatting does not exist. I know. I don't care. We're not worried about splatting for now. Yeah, don't care. Cool. We will come back to splat. We are rebuilding the movement from first principles. This should work. I'm just going to save just in case it crashes. They are. So we're moving. We've got our stop point. Sick. It's a little bit, it needs fixing. Oh, of course I've commented out the respawning as well. Good, Anakin, good. Okay, that's excellent. Yes, fixed floating point errors. That is an excellent when we get this, we probably don't need to do it every frame. Reset the collider, reset the balls, fix floating point errors. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Maybe you need to do that there, not sure. This is a bad method. I don't like that method. It's too, it doesn't say what it does. Is there any reason why we wouldn't want to do it every frame? Yeah. In case something moves into it and it changes the fall point. Yeah, I guess that's fine. We'll also just do snap to grid this whole thing. Target toya scale. Like, that's a lot of maths, I'm aware. But I think it's worth, because what we can do now is, if we fall, that works nicely. Yep, good. We're not resetting the fall stop point, which we need to do. Thank you. I should probably have a bool to, like, yeah. Yeah, we should probably be safe about that and get a bool in there. Just in case. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. There's a slight thing that could fuck us up in that it could, like, not have a full stop point. It finds it and we're already below it, and then it... Oh no, but then it'll work on the next go around. Yeah. And either way, it won't be a fall in that case. So I'm also just in here gonna go, yeah, that, and then in our end fall method, we are going to reset that. Reset that. Excellent. Cool. That works nicely. Now, the cool thing about this is, so we're doing our rotation. It's all happening nicely. We're still doing our rotation. We're getting the speed, the average speed as we go. And then, okay, we've started our thing. We think we're going to land here. I could maybe get something to debug that we want to land here. What if, for example, this lovely fellow that is not static moves up here? What happens then? Let's have a look. Toya scale 1, Toya mover. So at the moment, the fall point is here. I think what it's going to do is it's going to calculate on the fly that it should actually stop here. And so this should turn from a 2.5 into a 1.5. Fuck, that's what I meant, 3.5. Cool. So it's a little bit more robust in that it can adapt if things change during the fall. Is the reason why we want to do it like that. Which is very possible, because we're going to have stuff moving all the time. It's just a little bit safer than just doing it once at the start. And yes, it may cost a little bit more memory, but it's raycasts, they're fine. And probably MathF Infinity might be overkill, but I like MathF Infinity. We know we know we're going to hit something if there is something there. Cool. That's awesome. Let's push that. Excellent. Now, the next thing is reintegrating splatting, because this still looks funny as when it lands and it doesn't splat. it's so blip. Blip. It's so weird. Blip. Oh, it's very funny. It's also weird being in a scene without lighting. Actually, do I do respawning first? Probably. Because that's not good. I probably do respawning first. Cool. So, first things first, let's close what we were doing. Because you all actually don't need to see any of this. Yep. What I do need is when we do our check of grounded. That's such a boring ground check. Yeah, it's straightforward, but it works. What we need to do is not in the finish. Is it in finish move? No, it's in falling. That's sticky stuff. We don't need that for now. Start fall. We're falling. End fall. Oh, I guess it's integrated into the splatting, I imagine. Because, yeah, here's the thing. Maybe we just do them both together. Alright, fine, we'll do both. We shall do both. We shall do both. Welcome, Black. Welcome back, Splatting. We have missed you. It's been so long. It's been all of 15 minutes. That's a whole lot of repeated code, isn't it? It is. Good. No sound effects. And player lattice. Now that is something that we need to actually refactor, because we are changing it from lattice is not inherently just the player, it's any toya. So this method needs to be on the toya. And more specific, what is this? What's in here? There's getting handles, there's splat animation, there's carryable animations, there's infrastructure. Where should you go? Probably on one of those main, like move executor. We could make it like move lattice. Or it's tricky because it's like a different thing. It's not inherently just. Oh, it kind of is. It doesn't often do animation. No. We'll make it a separate thing. And we'll also make it probably part of the complete toya. I imagine like it's a component of this, because that's where the lattice modifier is, and the lattice is a child of it. Like, why can't I see it? That's weird. Whatever. I thought I could. Oh, it's because the whole game object's off. Dudui. And then. Hello. Where is my? Ah, here's my lattice. There we go. Beautiful. Look at him. He is squishy. He is a squishy boy. He go whoop, whoop. He go. Right. I think they've fixed that bug that made it like vibrate wildly during stuff. So I can probably firstly undo this so it's just always active. And because there was a thing in my player brain on this that turned this on. We don't need to do that because it's already on. And does this break anything by being on already? No. Oh, that was weird. Oh, of course. That was funny. Watch this. So we're falling. Actually, I should unpause. It's hard to time. Look at that. That's jank. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. Why is it? And then it's gonna.
Marijuana in
Yes.
the house. Well,
Okay.
I never thought of myself as the type of father who'd have to drug test his kids. I'm willing to do just that if that's what it takes
Good.
to find out who brought a joint into this house.
Dad, Lucy found something too.
Dad,
Good.
I found the joint in Mom's dresser drawer.
I thought. Huh. So what's happening now? Because splatting's part of moving. Unless I'm very much mistaken. We are falling. Falling. Yes. Okay. Bad. Where is... Is falling is false. Where is... Is moving... Is moving's getting turned to false somewhere. Yeah. The other thing I've just realized is that I should be using the proper getters and setters and whatever. Like... Oh no, I'm using it there. That's good. Yep. This needs to be is splatting. Yeah, okay. Is Dillo. Hello. I've seen your email, Dillo. I will get back to you. I'm sorry. I've been completely under the pump with getting my current cohort through. Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn debug on. We are going to... Oh, it's okay. I'm good now. It's just the flow staff told me to ask you about AAE lol. Yeah, basically my 2 cents is game dev is super risky, and I would advise you... Let me bring you over so I'm looking at you. I would advise you to strongly consider doing something else first before leaping straight into game dev. Yeah, that's it. Because most of the stuff you can learn about game dev, you can learn about online without going into debt to do it, is my 2 cents. There's a lot of benefits to going to AIE, and like the structure of it is fantastic. That's like a lot of the reasons that I'm here today doing what I do is because of what AIE offered, and like the structure of getting me in every day and actually learning this stuff. Yeah, I'm happy to have a coffee sometime, or like actually respond to your email if you want to talk about it more though. So anywho, back to this. Yes, I need actually not this menu. I need a console, please, Your Honor. Sick. Can I only do it in certain tabs? No, that's weird. Huh. That's very strange. Whatever, go back to default. Not 2 projects, just 1 project. Console, yes. Is this just the new name of Cube? It is! It's called Toya now. Because now you could, when you Google Toya game, it's the first thing that comes up. Instead of when you Google Cube game, there's like a gazillion things. Cool. So, what happened there? Is moving is true. I didn't actually look at what it was doing. I think is splatting also isn't getting set to false. Yeah. Let's go down here. Toya. Dillo, for your benefit, I'm just reworking the movement system so that I can make multiple Toyas go. I like the material of the cube. Yeah. He's pretty. He can also splat, hopefully, as I'm about to show you. Yeah, so splatting remains on, which is very bad. So is falling is true, that's good. I want collapse off. Yeah. So far this is all good. Is moving is getting set to false there. Where is this happening? Here. I see. Oh, because I didn't re-enable this. That's why. And then hopefully splatting has an appropriate thing. Where is splatting? Yeah, here. Yeah, wait until not splatting. Ooh. Oh, actually, no, that should be fine still. I haven't refactored that yet. Yeah. Yeah. Aha. Here's where it goes wrong, because this is still referring to the old way of doing it in the player movement, whereas instead what I need to do now is in the player brain, current toya, move executor is splatting is false, which is a horrific way of getting there, and we're obviously going to refactor all of this imminently, but yeah. In fact, I should probably just do that instead of trying to fix it. Oh yeah, that looks better. Question is oh, promising. The question is if I hold left, yeah, good. All right, I fixed it. Yeah. I do want him to be a bit more like reflexive, but maybe we do that now. Might be a good opportunity. No, let's reintegrate lattice and then go from there. In our toya, there needs to be a thing that controls this lattice. It should probably be on the complete toya. Yeah. And it's not going to be called player lattice, it's going to be called toya lattice. Toya is an actual word. So if you Google toya, you get there's a singer, LaToya Martin, better known by a mononym Toya. She's an R&B singer. There's also a bunch of anime characters. There's also Toya Nguyen. And then there's also, unfortunately, something I didn't know before renaming this, is there's a female-led Roblox studio that's somewhat prominent. That is called Toya Play Studio, which is not ideal. But look, what are you gonna do? Best viewers, streambo.com, remove the space. Oh, good. That's not what I wanted. How do I... Best viewers. Good. Good. Let me just take care of that real quick. How do I... spam, also tampering, spammed. That's it. Awesome. Yes, it's a Twitch message. Don't stress. Anyway. Yeah. I'm multi-streaming on Twitch now as well. So yes, in our toya, the complete toya even. I think it makes sense to do it in here. Toya lattice. The annoying thing is I'm gonna have to redo all these curves. It's a bit of a pain, but yeah, we'll have a look, because I could just actually, let's add another inspector and pin this one and grab this guy and put it there, and grab player lattice and just copy over the variables. Because luckily you can copy curves, which is very useful. In fact, I might, while we're here, make a little scriptable object to hold all these things. Yeah, because I hate doing this sort of thing. Cool. And also in the, yep, so you can go, let's open you up. You don't need player lattice anymore. In the toya, complete toya, modified component, add to that. We also need the pick up animation data and the put down animation data, although that won't matter till later when we worry about carryables. Yeah, okay. Let's make a scriptable object for that. So the way that we're going to do that is oh. Alrighty. He's on Twitch as well. It's called viewer maxing. I've got 3 viewers and 2 of them are Dillo. Oh my god. He's now following. Best viewers. Huge. A sub scene. That's cool. How do I do that? player scripts, movement. Yeah. It's probably in here. Yeah. Player movement, move sequence movement. Carryable animation data, player. Oops. Oh. I do have a bunch of stuff already. Whatever. Let's make a new... do we need to make a new folder? Because this... That's the moves themselves. Grid positions, we definitely need. Full variable is good. Let's also rename this default. Yeah. I might open this up just so I can remember how to do this stuff. Yeah. Folder 2.3.4. Lattice variable container scriptable object, and then in here I'm going to create a new monobehavior script called lattice variable container scriptable object, and grab all of this, actually not all of that, just this. And instead of that, we're going to do this. And there we go. I don't need either of those. It does need to inherit from scriptable object. And the variables that I need are all in toya lattice. So I'm going to yoink. Firstly, you're not a singleton anymore. Is lattice active? That's fine. I do need all of these. Yep. Full speed, I think I need. Yeah, I do need all the full speed stuff. Cool. I love this song. What's in pickup? That can stay because it's its own thing. Although we could have like a master thing that just holds all of them, but that seems like overkill. Handle dictionaries, that can stay, although... Yeah, handle positions we need. Handle offsets we need as well. Gorgeous. In fact, this could probably be its own little thing, but that's fine. For now it's fine. What we do need to do is in toya lattice we need lattice data. And it's going to be a serialized field, a private lattice data container, lattice variable container. Yes, and you are a member. Cool. And then in all of these, instead of that, we do lattice full stop. Inaccessible. Good. All of you all need to be public. I'm gonna hit someone. Okay. You are fine. Yes, good. So you need to be this dot this. Sometimes doing this stuff I tweak myself out for no reason. Okay. I can probably just no, we'll do it the proper way. Brain splat. Yes, like so. The thing is, we don't want to like, yeah. Yes. Okay. Oh, in fact, we can do it like that because, okay. What I was worried about is renaming the declaration of the variable by accident. But we can just... Oh, piece of shit. Oh, one occurrence. Excellent. I'm just gonna do it manually. I can't be asked. I don't care if it takes a while. Yeah, you. And then the singleton stuff can go, yeah, as well as the awake. Yeah. And we are expecting an end region. Because probably up the top, we need to contain this. No. That is not that. Beautiful. So, bestie, that does not carryable. Ah, don't count. Move executor. Yes. Here's the one I want. So instead of calling it from the singleton, what we're going to call it from instead is from this, which is, I guess it's a movement component. Yeah. It's a part of the toya. It should be a member of the toya, because it's a part of the complete toya components. it is the lattice. It's a public toya lattice. Nope. Nope. Just toya lattice. Ah. Yep, okay, that works. And then in here, instead of referencing the singleton, we go target toya, toya lattice controller, call spider animation. This may not work. We're gonna find out. And then I need to make that variable. Yes. In create player movement lattice variable container. And then you need to get those default values that we were just copying over, which are gone, because I am stupid. Excellent, Anakin. Excellent. Yeah, how do I want to get those back? There's a few ways I could. So this should just be called lattice data. Let's call it toya. Lattice data. Is that gonna break a bunch of stuff? It shouldn't. Whoa. No. There we go. Great. It's very tempting to make like a super scriptable object for all these scriptable objects. Also, did that unassign? Nope, it updated. Great. Yeah, I think I might do that. Might make like a mega holder of all these scriptable objects that I'm making, and maybe refine some of the nomenclature. It's a good idea. But first of all, we need to change that and this, because movement is not how we spell it. There's a lot of scriptable objects that needs to update, I imagine. Yeah, fuck. really should have taken a screenshot or something. What we'll do is we'll push, go back. Because then we'll just take a screenshot of it and do our best to replicate it. Yeah, are you saved somewhere? I wonder if I can... Okay, firstly, let's just take a screenshot. I wonder if I can copy it across... I probably can. This would be cool, actually. Shows the wonders of GitHub. Alright, let's go back. And then in here, what we'll do is we'll save those and just copy over that asset, I think. It's the easiest way. Just the default, yeah. Default curves. Yeah, okay. Curves file. Let's copy you. Just paste you on the desktop just to be sure. And then jump back into current branch. That is a very roundabout way of doing something that I absolutely could have avoided, but we're here now. No. This one. Please don't break my engine. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, that looks about right. And let's double check with the screenshot. God, I need to clean up my screenshots. There's so much random bullshit in there. Yeah, that looks about right. 0.30, 0.3, 0.30, 0.3, 1.15, 0.50. Cool. We could work on these numbers a bit, actually. Cool. And then in complete toya, you need a U. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Toya. Yeah. Cool. I wonder if this will work. Probably not. That's what it's all about. They're calling him the greatest to ever do it. Oh, why did that pop back up? That's weird. Amazing. That's very cool. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. That's awesome. And does it splat out properly? Let's have a look. So it should, as it goes down. So what you'll see is that there's obviously a block here. So it should splat out in like these directions. So it should go that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way, and not that way, that way, that way. Bene. Amazing. Oh, I love having the camera like this. It's so funky. You can go like this and go, whoa. The cube. The cube. That looks so sick. I love isometric cameras. They just kick ass. I mean, orthographic. Orthographic projection is just, it just tickles my brain because like we don't look, when we look at things, they don't look like this. We're so used to things having perspective that I feel like like just the orthographic projection just does something to our brains where it's like, whoa, that's like super big and super far away. The only way we can sort of replicate that effect is by like being super far away from something and zooming all the way in. It's very cool. I like. Cool. Okay, that's another part of the player brain dismantled. Excellent. Now comes the question of what belongs to what. Like, since we started a ground up rebuild at the start of this year, so like the actual answer, the fake answer is 11 months, nearly a year, but we made a student version of it first. Let me go big mode for this. Like, yes, Cube Daddy, indeed. Yeah, there was the student version, which took like 4 weeks plus a little bit of polish time. So like, it's not actually just this year. It's been a bit more than that. Cool. Oh my god, there's so much crap in this scene. Yes, so Cube Daddy. Let's have a look. Yeah, respawning. We should do respawning next. And then sound effects. And then there's also the animator. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Cube Daddy's honestly more original name than nothing comes up on Google. Really? I'm half surprised. Maybe we should have called it that. Cube Daddy on Etsy. Fucking nothing. Official Dad Cubed. Cube Daddy on YouTube. Nothing. He's just a piano guy. Speed cubing dad. But there's 200,000 results. What happens if we get Toya game? There's less results for Toya game. Yeah, respawning. Let's start by opening up the script, obviously. And actually, how many of these are now Toya? Yeah. I might make a Toya folder. Because, like, these two go in there. Is there anything in here that can? No. That's all movement stuff anyway. Yeah. I do want to make like a... Oh. I mean, none of the results are actually Cube Daddy, so it's probably come up first. Yeah, that's true. It is. It is. We're probably not going to rename it again unless the like Toya Games people tell us to fuck off. But yeah, I like Toya. I think it's a good name. Yeah. So in player scripts, we are going to have a look at player respawn because this is now going to be Toya respawn. So much. Whoa. That's right. I also wanted to rework how the respawning works. I need a piece so badly. I'll be back. Look, Cube Daddy, there's a certain calm to Cube Daddy, I will not lie. There's a certain je ne sais quoi. I didn't. Oh, I did. Okay, it's not quite sure, but that'll do. Pardon me. Let's go into our player brain and kill that. Now, maybe, you know what might be very clever is if, oh yeah, what happens? Oh yeah, random actor kid, yeah. I think when you Google me, you get me. Yeah, you get my LinkedIn. Oh, we should take him out. Wow, my Twitch shows up. I made that like today. Yeah. Yeah, it's just LinkedIn. I do quite a lot of stuff on LinkedIn. I don't know whether. Okay, this is weird. I went to Germany for a thing, and yes. I can't remember who I told this to. And yeah, and it's become a part of this article. I think I must have told someone like at someone from SAFC that anyway toya respawn. What I was thinking is, firstly, it doesn't need to be a singleton. What we do is we have, because this, it would be really cool if we extricated that piece of logic from actually we should call it respawner. So we've got the respawn enum, which is very useful, but what we're going to do is we're going to take out the this last valid position stuff. We're going to yoink this, and we're going to put it in toya respawner. You should. You should. I feel incredibly lucky to have a semi-unique name. Where did toya respawner go? Stop going away. There we go. And then yes. Okay, no, we do have the more I'm thinking about it, the more I think that potentially it might be a good idea to move the toya mover stuff. No, it's okay. We'll put the toya respawn on the toya though. Actually, let's get the fucking okay. Not that one though, because I've created a whole bunch of errors. Yes. Maybe I should just yoink all of this. And put it in toya respawner. Yeah. And then, is position valid?
Why don't you shoot?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Is position valid will also put in...
Pull the trigger.
Is position valid? That's a move calculator thing. As much as there's already heaps of stuff in here. Yeah, this is a 2,000 line script. It just has the, critically, it has the, yeah, it's referencing a bunch of move calculator stuff to begin with. Secondly, it's, yeah. I'm now pondering. Yeah, let's just comment out stuff for now. Okay. Okay. First things first, things are getting messy, which I never like. Okay. Yeah. What I want to happen actually more so is that these scripts yeah. Yeah. And then these two go into toya scripts, and you guys freak out maybe? Maybe. the thing about renaming things, they like freak out sometimes. Yeah. Really, like, Complete Toya should have the player prox trigger in it, I imagine. No, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So what is all? No, I do want that. That's gonna break other stuff. That's not great. Yeah. Oh, that's the reason why. I'd forgotten about that. Right. I don't know if this is gonna work. We might get a billion errors. Yeah. It's not even moving. It says no, actually you're not. Oh, because we've got 2 move calculators. Good. That's always a good sign. Okay, progress. Roll layer mask is set to nothing. Good, good. That is what we want to see. Oh my god, I hate this. Why must you make me suffer? There we go. Cool. Now obviously, we're not going to be getting any last valid positions because we're not telling it to do that. Oh, good. That's good too. Bloop. And it's not going to respawn either because we haven't told it to. Great. So, what is debugging? Excuse me, sir. Why are you? What are you debugging from? Player movement. Yeah. Please stop. I'd prefer if you didn't. Yeah. Thank you. Excellent. Yeah. I'm still kind of want to refactor kind of all of that. But we will carry on for now because we want to get respawn. So, when our toya move executor does its thing, oh. Does its thing and finishes a move. Actually, no. Toya. You need Toya info lattice. Let's do respawning down here. Yeah. Good. And then the thing that I want to do is I also want these guys to have a reference back up into the just under here. Just a toya. That's so cute. I love calling it my toya. And then in awake. I guess it's just one less thing we have to. Yeah, it's just one less thing we have to do. Cool.
You weighed 4 times. That's too many to count.
Yeah.
4 tons of weapons.
And then in move executor, valid move. You're the guy. Actually, no. Oh. Oh my goodness. No, actually. Firstly, this is respawn stuff, not. What I do want to do is it's because where does the respawn stuff happen? It's in splatting. Yeah. That could do some work as well. But we also want to do, yeah, the end of the move, not the end of the fall, but the end of the move entirely. Yeah, finish move. Yeah, because that was for if we were doing wobbly stuff, which we may still end up doing. There's some cleanup. Sure. Some carryable stuff that we don't care about. Some merging stuff we don't care about yet. Yeah, respawning. Yeah. I think what we want to do is like check if okay we do want to do some of this stuff. So we want to check if we need to respawn. We're getting rid of sound effects, and then we're waiting until that instance is end respawn. Else, yeah. But we're not going to update it here. We're going to update in So I want to do at the top here this thing that we did here, which is my toya. Although we've got, do we have target? Got move, yeah, we've got target toya. I might just put this up here and call it my toya. And then yeah, so instead of any of this, we're going to do my toya dot toya respawner update last valid position. Yes, you do. Do not lie. You do have a method called that. Unless I'm incredibly wrong, which I am. Maybe not. Maybe it's just add last valid position. And it needs a position, which is obviously my toya dot transform dot position. So now what should happen is the toya has a respawner. Fuck. I didn't assign it. How many times have I done that? A lot of times. That looks good. It doesn't have it. Oh, because this is the prefab. There we go. Now, obviously, you can spot a problem. There is obviously an issue, which is that these are garbage. These are all higgledy-piggledy, and that's not good. So okay, look. Yeah, and that was never going to work. So let's start by making sure that we are cleaning up our move correctly, which we should probably do here. Yeah. Because there's cleanup happening. Yeah, okay. What happens in here again? We're syncing transforms. We're getting the position. We're snapping that to the grid. We're doing all this stuff. Yeah. And then we also want, instead of just calling this willy-nilly, I want to be able to call this on any toya. Ah, no, it's fine. That'll do. So we probably only want to do it once though. So instead of doing this here, I'm going to do it at the end. Yeah. Cool. This is looking good. Let's have a look at our wonderful thing. That looks pretty good. Nice and clean. Don't worry about me going through that. And yes, we're still not respawning yet. But that's fine, because these are nice and clean. Respawner. Is so many. We only need like 25. If that. If that. Oh shit. One day I'm not going to unplug my headphones all the time, but today's not that day. So we still need to do calling the respawn, which should be fine. It's just my toya. this can probably go, and this can probably get moved as well. There was also a thing in here that was like, yeah, is valid position. Oh, yeah, is position valid? Which was a check that was being used. Which we should probably do. But let's do things one thing at a time. Okay. No errors is funny. No errors is very funny.
Hey.
Where'd he go? Why? Okay, firstly, I want to redo how we respawn as well. It's probably waiting to respawn location. Oh, that's right. I did a thing where in the respawner itself, in this method, waiting to respawn location, in this, I got rid of this. Look. For now, let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of all of this. And then, yeah. Get last valid position is close. We're gonna do, oh, this is right here. In fact, we don't need to do this. Yeah, we're not going off the player. We're almost exclusively ignoring the player, actually. We're going off my toya dot transform dot position to get last valid position. Cool. And that's it. And then, yeah. And then I want to end respawn there. Let's get rid of all this animation stuff.
Hey.
Yes. Yes, well, it does need a valid position, doesn't it? Let's do on... No. In the player brain, when we set, let's last valid. Oh, actually, last valid position stuff. Reset last valid positions and feed it a position. Do we need to? No, we don't need to. Yeah. So there's always a last valid position. What do you mean? What do you mean? Just be you are public. Chill. Yes. Yes, just do this. Yes, it does also need to like do something. That's fair. Yes. Yes, good. Okay.
Like this and like that,
It's beautiful. Oh shit, I'm stupid. Whoop. Oh. That's strange. Look at this. I'm holding down an input and it's not letting me respawn. That's weird. And good to know. It's also, yeah, it's absolutely letting me input during it, which is not good. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh. Oh dear. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that's very silly. Oh, why did that? What? Why? Huh? It's water. That's no, bad. Why? Explain yourself. You can't. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is there something down here? No.
check it out.
What do you mean? I'm tweaking. Okay, great. Well, look, that's working somewhat. Yes. We obviously need, well, not obviously, but I think we need like a is respawning. Yeah, just idle works. Let's just clean this up a little. Yes. Amazing, thank you. Unreadable code. Yes, that's fine. I don't care. Fine. Are you happy? He's... What unreachable code? Oh, whatever. What did I fix? Did I fix anything? What am I doing? Why? Oh. Okay. Yes. Your default state is idle. Good. If when we're moving... Oh no, it's in player. Play movement. You cannot start a move or and even not play brain current toya respawner current respawn state does not equal player respawn idle. No, it has to equal idle. Good. Not going back to the beginning. Excellent. Actually, no. Because I want to... Yeah. Yep. Trigger animation end. Why are you getting cold? Huh? Ah. Waiting to respawn location. Yeah. Trigger respawn animation end. Yes. room. Okay. You go away. Don't do this. Oh, just piss off. We'll redo it in a sec. I just want to get the base working to like core functionality. I see. Because what I want to happen is it goes to like one above where it's supposed to be and does a fall. Idle. Why can I not input then, Your Honor? Because you're moving apparently. Yes, because in the move executor we have gotten rid of this. Needs to wait until yes, the old we need an old double thing is not idle and then wait until it is idle and then we snap to grid and then move. I wonder if this is gonna work. I'm curious what the state is here. Because the reason I've got this gate here is because I'm concerned that when it's gonna do this, it's gonna respawn the cube. And then immediately go onto the next thing without waiting. Oops. Okay, it seems like it doesn't. Okay, that looks good. What do I want to happen when we respawn? I think what I want to happen is turn off all toya components and then move toya back to plus up 1 unit and then initiate a fall. Basically, that's what I want to happen. So, what do we need to turn off? We need to turn off the collider and the renderer, or just. This might be a little tricky, actually. Probably. Yeah, best case would be to do it in here. Yeah, so like. Yeah. Because there's stuff in here that I care about, I think? No. I could probably just turn off the whole complete toya. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah. And we could probably just call a method in toya, but we'll leave it for now. I don't think I want to do an animation. I think I want to change this to idle, start respawn, trigger to respawn location, animation end, trigger fall, waiting fall, and respawn. Trigger move to respawn location. I do want to do an animation here. Trigger respawn animation end. The end though is annoying me, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And then trigger a fall. And then end the respawn. And go back to idle. Okay, so. Yeah, start respawn. I'm gonna throw in an extra start respawn. And then go until, and then I want to trigger this. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, wait until trigger respawn animation. And then we will ignore sound effects and animation and this return until later. And yeah, wait for that to all end as well. And then we're gonna do a trigger fall. So I'm gonna do, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I think it might. And then wait until yeah, then we also need to turn the guys back on. Move to respawn location, and then once it's done that, we need to turn the stuff back on. Yeah, and we'll make a method for that shortly. I just want to test first. Beautiful. And then this is gonna be stuck there forever because you are waiting. Cool. Amazing. Looks great. I think I want it to just be like a probably with some up. I don't know, whatever. We'll get started. Anyway, I'm gonna have another break. I'll be back in a bit. I'll see you very soon. we have returned. I went and sat in the sun, and it was great. So, yes. Oops. Cool. Let's start with making it do an animation. There's this player animator thing. Which player animator? Right. What if we grab you? Yeah. Maybe it was in the middle? No. Okay, why? What is going on? Okay, this is Bologna. Let's just chuck an animator on something. I forget why we were doing it like this. This is a bizarre way to do it. Maybe we'll come back. We'll come back to that because it's a whole other thing. Let's just get the falling working. Trigger respawn animation. Yeah, okay. So what do you do? The problem with this is that we get the end fall. Oh. And then it does a splat. Maybe not. Whatever. Let's see what happens, shall we? Okay. it is getting... Because there's... Finish move. Yeah. Yeah. Is it getting there? I honestly don't know if it's getting there. Oh, because it's a coroutine. Yes. And then in move executor, end fall, we'll just do a check in here. That's if for respawn stuff. If my toya dot respawner current respawn state equals waiting fall, then end respawn. Why? Which part of that is inaccessible? Not that part. Not that part. Oh, because it's a private set. And then in respawn, does this... Yeah. I don't think it needs to do this. Because there's there should be at the end of a fall a snapping the grid. Yeah, there is. Excellent. And then it splats. And at the end of the splat, there should also be a snap to grid. I'm still moving apparently, but other than that, that was brilliant. What state would it be in? No. We do it here. I mean, not there. At the end of the splat. Yeah. Yeah. It's close. It's very close. Very, very close. And respawn. And then the move executor, this should still be running. Yeah. Why isn't that getting cold? Very interesting. We're moving. We're splatting. Splat is over. We're starting another fall. We're splatting. Yep. What? Splatting is over. Where are you up to? We're still in trigger fall, that's why. Because you are waiting for... yeah. We're gonna wait until we are falling. And then wait until we're not. And then we just set the state, I think. What a good song. I don't know why I'm dying there. That's very funny. But this is awesome. I think this is looking really, really good. It's doing pretty much everything I want it to do. Yeah. It might be a little quick, but other than that... yeah. Pretty happy with that. Like, obviously we could wait a little bit longer down there, and we need our splat up the top. But all in all, that's sick. Don't die there. That's so funny. Am I... What is happening? I'm not respawning. I'm not moving. For some reason that is not a respawn material. Maybe because it's not tagged? That could be it. But like, it otherwise works? I don't know. I don't know. It was very strange. There's also a kill plane, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the kill plane's beneath. I don't understand. You are a trigger. Why? It's probably just like a rogue collider just sitting there. Just under the water here. Although I should be able to see it if we're in... Yeah. Actually, what if I just... Does that help? Yeah, there's a thing here. There's something there. Where are you? There's a random... Just scale 1 block, just sitting there. That's why. I love it when that happens. That's so bizarre. Oh my god. I don't know what tag you were before. Probably untagged. It's not colliding with anything, shouldn't matter. Oh. It looked like it kept going there. I guess not. It just looks like that. That's crazy. And now I should not... Yeah, cool. Yeah. It's pretty sick. Oh. Yes, good. That's fun. Alright, cool. That's excellent. Awesome. The next thing that we want to do is back in toya lattice controller we have the splat animation. We could also do a pop. I think pop is the right word for it. Yeah. Actually, before we do that, there was a thing that we were gonna do in here, which is turning this stuff on and off. Which is a toya specific thing. No, it's a respawn specific thing. Turn. No, toggle. Toggle toya respawn components. Yeah. I also, yeah. All right, that'll help. Let's just test that really quickly. That looks good. Sick. Alright, let's do a pop. Although we could also just have a quick look at how the splat animation works. Yeah, this obviously... Yeah, okay. Let's start actually by continuing to tweak this to fit better, because this is not currently working as the rest of the other things are. Yeah, so yeah, anything that's this we want to replace with my toya. You are not static. None of this is static. Remove carryable lattice from cube lattice modifier. Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, we'll deal with carryable stuff later. We'll come back to you. The pop animation is going to be quite similar. It's a little bit different, so we'll do it separately for now. But yeah, the conceptually, it's quite similar. So we'll start with. Oh, is this a good thing to start at 4:30? Fuck it. Pop animation. Public void call pop. Private void enumerator pop animation, and this needs a I see. A list of blocked directions and that's it. Gorge. In fact, for now, we could probably ignore block directions. So we will. So I'm going to ignore. Actually, no, I do need to get that. This, however, just anywhere that's playable. Oh, actually, let's just do it like this. Should actually be toya scale. No? Oh. Yep. So we want to get the handle positions. And then we can not worry about the block constraints. We'll ignore that and come back to that later. Yeah, we need to make our toya lattice data. This is all just full speed. Oh no, it's toya data. That's fine. Pardon me. Although this needs to go, it's part of Splat. And then this can become pop. I imagine we want it to be uniform. Yeah, which makes things easier. Pop curve. We don't need any delay. That's it. Yeah, this should be super easy. Famous last words. And then we're not going to worry about constraints. We're just going to so we can make a timer, and then while timer is less than animation data.pop duration. We don't need pop delay. Going to increase time to delta time. We've got a value that we're gonna do. We don't need this. It's just timer divided by thing. We do need a pop height. And then it's tricky because it's out. We could start with just up and down. Let's start with that. Cool. For some reason, like, my shift scroll is very slow. Whatever. Why? I'm very confident I hit Control C. Thank you. Lower northeast. Good. And then yeah. And then where? Oh, where? Yeah, alright, that's enough for today. I'm running into things that I don't want to deal with. But that was an extremely productive day. I'm very proud of what we've done there. Yeah. Large camera. Very, very cool, very good, very good, very good. I'll see you guys in the next one. That was very fun. Bye.